Are you making those costly mistakes with your retirement planning? As we step into the year 2025, it's crucial to know the pitfalls that can jeopardize your financial future. Let's hear what an expert has to say as we break down the top missteps people make, like neglecting inflation, underestimating healthcare costs, and missing out on the right investment opportunities. Join us to uncover these critical errors and learn how to have a secure, safe, and comfortable retirement. As per your experience, what are the top two or three mistakes that people should absolutely avoid during retirement planning?
Uh, there is quite a lot of mistakes people make. In fact, on my channel, NRI Money Clinic, there is a very popular video by name 9 Ways You Can Ruin Your Retired Life, where
Okay.
I have detailed all the points what I have seen in and observed in the life of many of the uh, people where I have assessed their life.
Mm,
I'll tell you the major two, three ones. One is do not underestimate the ill effects of falling ill and not being prepared for it. You need to be having a large health insurance. Do not keep a small health insurance. Let's say that somebody wants to have a health insurance, and let's say his intention is to have a 10 lakh insurance policy, health insurance policy. I tell them you take a 25 lakh policy. They think a 25 lakh policy will cost two and a half times that of the 10 lakh
mm,
policy. That's not the way the insurance premiums will go. So if you increase your health sum assured from 10 to 25 lakhs, the premiums will not grow two and a half times. It's just a few
yeah.
bips it will go up. But if you were to be in the receiving end for whatever the reason, kidney failure, bad cancer, brain
Mm,
damage, living in ICU for a prolonged period of time, any amount of money that you have will not be sufficient for you. It
mm,
makes absolute sense for you to have large health insurance. If you can afford a 25 lakh health insurance, I would suggest extend it to 50 lakh. If you can do a 50 lakh health insurance, extend it up to 1 crore. It does not cost you a great deal of money. Don't try to fine tune your health insurance policies. Your health insurance policy should be like the safety features in an aircraft. An aircraft is over designed for safety. So should be your health insurance policies. Think of all the consequences that might come in, what problems can happen, how much it might cost. Be on the safer side. Have a good health insurance policy.
mm,
Otherwise, you will become a victim. You'll become dependent, and it becomes
yeah.
hell at the time of retirement. Likewise, don't be very fearful. When I say fearful, there are people who say they watch the YouTubes, they read the articles, watch the television, and they say at retirement, I should have 70% of my money in the fixed income. I should not have anything in the equities. That's crap, right? Your individual circumstances are different. The best way is sit with a financial planner, let him analyze your case, let him see how prepared are you for your retirement, what are the risks that you might go through. Give it a chance for him to work on your case. Don't be afraid to expose some amount of your money into the stock market. Otherwise, what
Mm,
happens, gone are the days where people retire at 60 and they will kick the bucket at 65, 70. That will not
yeah.
happen. Today, people retire at 60, living up to 80, 85, 90 years is not an exception, but it's happening by design. Thanks to advancement in living standards, the advancement in medical sciences, probably the doctors will not remove those IV fluids. Still, the money that is there in your bank gets over. So the chances of you living for a longer period of time is very, very real. So, which means if you only depend on fixed income, whether it's a bank FD, bonds, anything for that matter, then it will go through an erosion of purchase price. So, to compensate for that, you have to
Mm,
have some amount of exposure or a great amount of exposure to stock market, depending on your individual circumstances. The best person to decide that is the financial planner who is attending to you. So
yeah.
do take the assistance of retirement planners or financial planners. Let them work around that. One
Yeah.
another thing, the mistake, particularly the Indian community is doing, is overspending on children's education and not focusing on retirement, building the retirement corpus. This is a deadly mistake. Look, children are darling at home. You need to educate them. But remember one thing: just because they go to a grade college or university does not mean that they'll become very successful. You are the caretakers of your children. But when your children move out of the house, you are an empty nester. You have lived very respectfully. You don't feel like asking your children for help. Maybe your
Mm,
son, maybe your daughter wants to help you. What if their economic condition does not permit? See, they
mm,
are your son and daughter till the day they get married. Once the day they have married, they are spouse to another person, and all the decisions have to be taken in consultation with each
yeah.
other. And if there is disharmony, and they may not be in a position to help you. So the best way is prepare yourself. Your children can take education loan. By the time your children are in the high school, you should tell your children that they should be prepared to take an education loan and study. And the responsibility of clearing these loans is entirely on the children.
Them.
See,
Yeah.
gone are the days people used to get married early in like 22, 25, 26 years. These days, children don't get married at even at 30 years of age. What happens from the day they earn until the day 30? They blow the money, they waste their money. Instead, if they have taken an education loan, use this money responsibility to clear this.
Mm,
One, you'll become financially responsible. You teach your children how to handle money. Second, you
mm,
don't have enough money to plan for your own retirement days. So it's beneficial. So don't become succumb to that emotion of my child should not suffer, so I will suffer. If that is the case, you will continue to
true.
suffer. These are
True.
the
True.
prominent mistakes people make in their preparation towards retirement.
Absolutely. I think this is such a golden piece of advice. I really loved, I think, the first point also, which you said about health insurance. I also feel India medical is much better actually when compared to most of these advanced countries. I mean, they are good, but they are very slow medical systems. So I also feel, and please correct me if I'm wrong, that even if we are an NRI, it makes absolute sense to take a health insurance back in India because of its advanced, it's much faster. And I think, never know if you might have to travel back to get maybe any surgery done or anything done.
I have a good news also to share with your audience. Uh, I'm in talks and we are in very advanced discussions at the moment. There is going to be a very good health insurance package that will come via Gift City in India for the NRI community. They can
Okay.
get treated from any part of the world. I'm awaiting the information right now. The moment we get that information, I'm going to do a detailed video on NRI Money Clinic. I won't hesitate to come on your channel and speak about the benefits
Definitely.
of
It's
the
your
health
channel
insurance.
as much as it's mine, sir. So
Yeah, the NRI community can get best benefit out of that, and
okay,
they
perfect.
have some of the amazing features. Let me wait for those final details to emerge. Then we can educate your audience on the opportunity that they
Definitely. No, definitely, sir. I would love to, because I think healthcare is, we underestimate, but I think it's the number one cost as and when we start getting older. But thank you so much, sir. I think it has been a wonderful session. Any last piece of advice?
have. One thing is your retirement is your responsibility. It's not your parents. It's not the government's. It's not that of the charity homes. It's not of your children. Apna Hath Jagannath. Start working around retirement planning today, irrespective of your age. Sit with a financial planner, retirement planner. Don't be a do-it-yourself investor when it comes to question of retirement. It's an unknown journey. You don't
Mm,
know your journey into retirement till you come into it. Who is the best person to talk to? Those are the persons who have experienced or worked with experienced planners or who have seen the lives of so many people who have retired, who have seen what has worked and what has not worked. Those are the persons
mm,
to whom you should go and talk to design your retirement planning. If you are an NRI and you want some assistance from us, from NRI Money Clinic, we also have services around that. You can visit my YouTube channel, NRI Money Clinic. So
sure.
there are several links over there. You can reach to us on the numbers. Our numbers are there on our channel. We are too happy to help you in whatever the best manner we can do. By the way, again, I'm breaking one more news for your audience. NRI Money Clinic is on a mission now to educate people on the retirement planning side. We will be doing periodical webinars to educate on the basics of retirement. And for those people who really want to plan, we can handhold them and take it out. watch out on my NRI Money Clinic.
Sure.
We'll be starting the webinars at regular intervals of time. Those people who want to make best use of these webinars can register there and get benefited from that.
So definitely you can send the links to me as well. I'll ensure that I can, just socialize it on my social media platforms so that we can increase the reach, and of course lots of people can get benefited from it. So thank you so much, Mr. Chandrakant. I think it's always a good experience, a great experience actually, to talk to you. And I will definitely look forward for that health insurance topic that you were talking about. I think as and when the policy is released, we can do another session on that. But in the meantime, thank you so much.
Thank you, Parul. Thank you. It has been a great experience talking to you. And thank you for your audience for the love and support that they have given to both of us. And we are what we are today because of their love and affection. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.